The interior is a little bit messy, so I may have to upcharge him a little bit more for that.
Was a lot of like stain on the
Yeah, I got some of them off, but not all of them came out. What's up, guys? This is James with Top Class Detail, and today I'm going to bring you guys along on a clay and seal with a Tesla Model 3 that I have over here in Irvine. Bring you through the process of how I wash, clay, iron, decontaminate the car, as well as get the interior all dialed in, ready to go. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, TikTok, as well as check all the links in the descriptions for any of the products used below in any of these videos. And thank you.
What's up, James? We're at another spot right here in Irvine, California.
Yes, sir. We have a clay and seal package on this Tesla right here. So we're gonna go ahead, wash it, prep it, get it clayed, decontaminated, apply a nice sealant. While that sits and absorbs into the paint, we're gonna go ahead and clean up the inside and get that all dialed in.
All right, so this customer right here, he was not confused, but he wasn't sure what he wanted, right?
Yeah, so he was telling me that there's scratches in the paint, so I was letting him know the only way to remove those was from polishing. That would be the step that we'd have to take to get those removed. But he was asking if the clay is going to cause any damage or cause any, harm to the paint, and I said no. Just because of the condition of the vehicle, we're going to use a light clay bar, which means it's not going to cause any marring, nothing abrasive. And he was just like he said, a little bit confused, not too sure what would be good for the car, what wouldn't. So I just educated him a little bit, told him what would come with the clay and wax, protect it, keep it cleaner for a lot longer. And he ultimately, decided that's what he wants to follow through with.
Why do you think he didn't want the polish?
Because of the price.
$500?
That was just for a light one-step polish. Yeah, no ceramic coating, just a polish and a wax. And he, when I said 500, he made a bit of an expression. So that's how I kind of knew, okay, you know what? Maybe that price was a little bit too high for him, but that's ultimately what I would have to charge for, which is still a good price, $500 for a one-step with the wax on this Tesla.
Hey, James, how much are you charging for this job?
This one's $150.
$150?
Yes, sir.
$150, all right.
It's crazy, every time I see my prices, I'm scared.
Why?
I don't know if charging too little. I feel like, never that I'm charging too much, but I always feel like, am I charging less than what I should be charging?
Yeah.
I'll be watching other people's videos, watching Hunter be at like 200, 250.
Oh.
Am I in the right business?
This guy.
Do you think $150, you'll see the vehicle, you'll see exactly how it looks. $150 for a clay and seal. The interior is a little bit messy, so I may have to upcharge him a little bit more for that, but this was mostly just for the outside exterior wash, clay, iron treatment, and the sealant.
150?
150.
All right, what do you guys think? Do you think he's charging too little? Leave it in the comments below, or just right in the LA area. Those are LA prices though,
Yeah, and we're out here in Irvine. So Irvine's, I would say, is a bit of a higher area than LA. So prices out here might even be a lot higher than compared to over there.
We'll find out what the audience has to say.
See how the paint and the water is all flat?
Yeah,
that's what we want. That means that the vehicle is almost ready, like prepped work, to go ahead and get that wax put on it. And this is just with an iron decontamination and a wash, no clay bar, no nothing. So once we do the clay bar, that'll make the water extremely flat, and then apply the wax to it.
All right, James, so you just lubricated the car?
Yes, sir. So we already washed it, did an iron decon, foamed it up again. I'm gonna take my Car Pro light clay towel. This is gonna give me better coverage than a small clay bar, as well as if I happen to drop it, rinse it off, we'll be good to go. So now I'm gonna start off on the shaded side. Just because this part is in the sun, if I hit this first, it'll dry up. So I'm gonna start on the shaded side, hit this last, and then we'll be good to go to rinse everything off.
So I wanna ask you, where you learn how to clay bar?
YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube University?
Because before I was ever detailing, I was already doing my own car. And I had to know how to do it, so I watched a YouTube video. I went to Walmart and bought those think like McGuire's clay kit, the 200 gram one. It's like yellow, clayed my car, threw on a little bit of wax, and from there, that was how I first ever clayed my own car.
How did it go the first time? Did it go okay?
Yeah, I would say it went fairly well. I mean, I want to say I'm a fairly quick learner, so it wasn't too hard to do. I was able to get it done, but of course, it didn't take me the same amount of time it does now as a detailer. It took me for sure a couple hours.
When you were doing it by yourself?
Yeah, on my own car before I was ever as a business.
All right, there you go. James taking a quick lunch break. Some hot fries. Let me ask you, bro, we've had a long day today. Woke up at 7. It's 3 o'clock right now, and I know it doesn't seem late, but you went to sleep at 1 in the morning.
Right.
How you feeling right now, man?
Right now I'm feeling good. I feel okay, but once I get some food into my system, I know I'll be able to move and get things done a bit better. But as of right now, it's the money that's keeping me motivated.
All right, James, so you were applying the wax?
Yes, sir.
Now, I remember last time we did a wax, it was spray, right?
Right.
Now you're using a paste?
Yes, sir.
Why?
One, I would like to try out different products, so I like to see at the end of the day, whatever the customer, I let them know what the advertised time is for their sealant. If at all it doesn't last up to that time, I will top it off and make sure they get what they paid for. But also I like to try out new products to know what works best for you, what's going to give you the better longevity, whether your car's parked in the garage or parked outside. So this time testing it out. Also, people in the comments were telling me, oh, why'd you use the spray sealant? It doesn't do this or do that. But the thing is, a lot of people are so used to this old school paste wax that they don't realize a lot of the newer sealants out there can perform better and last longer than something like this. So personally, the only way to find that out is to try it out. So I take the test, try it out on different cars and see what it goes, but it doesn't harm the vehicle.
And after you apply the wax, do you wipe it off or?
Yeah, so with this one, you have to, this is a Just Car Ultra Lock. You have to let it sit for about 15-25 minutes or so. So I'm gonna apply it, let it sit, work on the inside. If not, by the time I get around the whole car, I'll just wipe it off because it'll be enough time from the first time I applied the first coat.
James, I see you cleaning up.
Yes, sir.
What's left?
Just windows, door jambs, final inspection, make there's no wax left in any cracks or anything like that. And other than that, we should be all good, all set to go.
Hey, and you notice that after you're done using it, like the tires, you start cleaning the brushes.
Yeah.
How come you don't wait till the end?
Because the thing is, I just personally feel like I'm already right there doing it. I like to kind of clean up once I'm done with something. So if I'm done with the buckets, I empty them all out, get them started ready to dry. This way I'm ready to go. I just try to keep a clean area if I can. Sometimes it does get dirty, but I just feel like if I can clean them, let them dry while I'm doing everything else. So this way when I put them back in the buckets, it's not throwing dirt back in there. So it kind of keeps them clean.
Hey James, so I saw a customer come out and you were talking to him that you were gonna charge him a little bit more?
Yeah, I let him know just because with my clay and seal package, the way I like to do my packages, one's interior focus, one exterior focus. So it's not a full detail inside out both ways. So with this one, clay and seal speaks for itself. It's an exterior based package. For the inside, it's just a light cleanup. Wipe down, vacuum, windows, and that's about it. His car needed a lot more than that. It needed me to blow everything out, clean all the doors, strip them down, get everything cleaned up back to how it should look. So for that, I'll charge him an extra 20 bucks. So instead of 150, he'll be looking at 170 for everything.
That's still a good price.
Yeah. And then considering too the fact we're all the way out here in Irvine, anything that's outside of 12 to 15 miles, I do charge a service fee. So that'll all be included with everything.
So the 150 is with the trouble fee already in it?
No, so I let him know that the 150 base price is without the travel fee, and then I added that onto it, so that that's an extra $10. And then because of the condition and the package he went with, I told him if we went with the higher package, I'll lower the distance fee because I'll be making a little bit more money doing instead of a regular wash. So,
all right, man. Let's see how much he's gonna pay.
client.
You gotta call the homie?
Yep. Hope he's not busy in a meeting.
Oh, the homie's right here.
Oh. I was just giving you a phone call. Center console, the T area, which is the dashboard, as well as the middle center. For the back, took care of everything also.
Was a lot of like stain on the
Yeah, I got some of them off, but not all of them came out.
All right, James, you're done with the detail.
Yes, sir.
The guy came out. How'd it go?
I'd say it went very well. He was very satisfied with how everything came out, especially the interior, even though there were some stains that I weren't able to get out because they were stuck in the leather. He was, you know, very satisfied with the interior as well as the exterior, and he wants to get his other car done, so he wants to book an appointment for that one and then possibly get on a schedule so we can do both cars, you know, monthly or bi-weekly.
All right. Was it just the little stains? He was happy with everything else?
Yeah, it was just, I let him know that, you know, Tesla leather seats are a bit different from regular leather, so depending on what the stain is, it may not come out. So based off the condition of the car, you could tell it hadn't been washed or maintained for a while. So as the longer it sits, the more it starts to get into the actual seat. So I just let him know, you know what, hey, I did everything I could and I wasn't able to do it, but he was more than happy with everything else.
He seemed very happy, man.
He was more happy the fact that we made the drive out here today and came to him, especially driving how far we did out here. That's what he was very happy
How far
about.
is it?
I want to say it's a little bit over, like, it's 30 miles actually.
Ooh.
So it's going to take us an hour to get home, it says right now.
With traffic?
Yep.
Hey, good thing we're going to go eat some Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A, this is not a sponsored video, by the way. So.
Nah. All right, then let's end the video.
What's up, guys? In this video, you saw me do a clay and seal on this Tesla from the full iron decontamination, clay bar wheels, all the way to the wash, as well as getting that interior all dialed in. You saw the before and the afters. Also, let me know in the comments down what you guys think about spray sealants versus actual paste waxes. Give me your opinions down there. As well as if you want to follow us, make sure to follow me on Instagram, TikTok at Top Class Detail. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell so this way you're notified anytime we upload a new video.